Hello everyone, I'm doing the guest review again, and this time I'm gonna talk about the movie Star Hunter from '96. This movie is directed by Cole McKay and primarily a stunt person, but has directed another movies, and Fred Olen Ray. Fred Olen Ray is a legendary director from many movies from the 80s, from the 90s until this day. Movies like Alienator, The Tomb, Cyclone, Evil Toons, just to name a few. You should know who he is. He's awesome and also has best, the best IMDb picture of all time. Just look at him. Perfect. This movie is starring Roddy McDowall. Every time I see Roddy McDowall is great. Roddy McDowall is an excellent actor. Probably know him for his most famous role as Cornelius in Planet of the Apes, but he has done many parts and uh, through the decades. He was a child actor, so he's been in a bunch of movies, and also starring Stella Stevens as the teacher. She's Mrs. Rogo in the Poseidon Adventure. So the movie starts with an opening crawl, and we're told that two fugitive hunters have escaped the intergalactic prison, and they're going to Earth to make a hunt like a game. It's like a mix with like a mix of Predator and a bit of Terminator, because it's one of the hunters is like a robot thing. Sure, it makes robot sounds when it moves, so that's why I'm thinking Terminator. Um, the movie begins with some kids in a locker room. They are after a football game. They lost the game, and also they lost the bus back to town. So the bus with the team, and they're in the last bus with Stella Stevens and five kids. Suddenly, the bus stopped in the bad part of town. It's completely deserted. They are stranded. They cannot find a working phone, so they don't know what to do. So they find the office or house or whatever of Roddy McDowell. It has its lights on, so they go to him, and he's playing like a blind, creepy dude. Um, and in the wall, he has a lot of guns, and he claims to be a hunter. And so, how do you hunt without seeing? And he's saying, no, every species makes a different sound when it moves, when it runs. Okay, but turns out that Roy McDowell is one of the fugitive hunters aliens. The two aliens have like a relationship, master and the hunter. Like uh, Roy McDowell is the who give instructions, and the other alien is the one who has to make the hunt. And the hunter, this robot alien or something, is the same costume of Sauron from the movie Master of the Universe, from the He-Man movie. And apparently, the He-Man movie is from '87. This movie is from '96, and apparently they rented the suit and modify it a little bit and use in the movie. And I think is a great idea because thinking like a low budget movie. If you have a 200 million budget, you have to make your own alien. But if you are doing a low budget movie, I think this is a great idea. The Saurod character in Motu um, just appears a few seconds, so probably no, and he was not from the cartoon, so probably not many people remember.
I am not in the giving vein this day.
And it's slightly modified, so I think it's a good idea. And so the, the kids and the teacher they're escaping. There is apparently some force field uh, preventing to escape beyond a certain range, and some other alien, a third alien, like an old alien, like goes inside one of the kids to make it easy to explain the plot for the characters to know what's happening, what they have to do, etc. So that's the main plot, like what you read in the back of the VHS. And the kids with the teacher, they have to escape this terrible alien. They have to survive the game. So that aspect is like Predator, and this hunter, like in my opinion, it sucks because uh, he gets shot, he gets an arrow to the neck, every time he's going down, but he can regenerate. So every time he goes down, he regenerates and come back to still hunting and hunting and hunting and hunting. And that's the aspect that made me remind a bit of Terminator. That idea of I'm not gonna stop hunting you. So that's the central idea of the movie. So you have to watch it to know if the kids survive or the alien wins. But this is a entertaining movie, but more than that, I think it's like a masterclass to take advantage of the assets you have. Um, Probably the movie would have been better, quotes, if it was set like in the jungle or something like that, more like Predator, but probably it was cheaper in the city. So they do it in the city, they make it work, and they find an explanation to get the plot reduced to a specific area, some streets, some alleys, um, Roddy McDowell house. Um, Also, they have an explanation why they have a few people and instead, like, I don't know, two buses complete with kids. No, just one bus, a teacher, and five kids. Um, Also, the good use of screen names like Roy McDowell or Stella Stevens, uh, because you feel like they are in a good chunk of the movie, but I'm trying to think of how they do it. Probably they have Ron McDowell just for a day, and they film uh, all his scenes and in the house, and they have some inserts in the screen of the hunter, and probably they just film it in one day. They have Ron McDowell for one day, maybe two, and you feel like the Ron McDowell character is in the whole movie. The same with Stella Stevens. You think she's in a big chunk of the movie, and probably they just have her for one day or two. Also, the use of smoke and shadows to um, cover up the creature, the hunter. I mean, every trick in the book is used here to make the movie more effective despite the budget. Also, there is an explanation why they use guns from Earth instead of ray guns or something from space or advanced technology. They have an explanation from that. So uh, everything that you can question in the movie is answered in the movie. So the movie flows very well. Um, Also, maybe this is not something expensive, but makes the movie looks better, or like it has more budget than it actually has. Um, some shots with the use of shadows, you see the character, you see the monster, and a big shadow reflect or projected in the wall, and that's some great shots, and probably it doesn't cost a lot of money to make that shot. Also, they use rain, of course. To use rain, you have to have a rain machine and throwing water, and probably that's cost a lot of money, but make the movie look a lot better. So uh, probably they can afford that instead of big special effects for the whole movie. I mean, probably a ray machine is cheaper than have a ray gun shooting laser from the whole movie. So uh, that make the movie look uh, a lot better than its budget. Also, we have a bit of explosions. We have um, people in flames. I always get creeped out when they see a stunt person in flames. I think that stunts are insane, and I'm always doing a standout clap innovation to that, because I think that is amazing. I know that they have some special clothes, they use some help, but still is a real person in fire. That's super dangerous, and every time a movie does that, you know that they're doing the extra mile. So um, that's the movie. But before I ended, like I said, they use the Sauron costume from Master of the Universe for the creature, and now I can say I have my Star Hunter action figure, maybe. So I'm going to hunt you. Well, that's it. Um, like the video, share it, subscribe to this channel, and thank you for watching. Bye.